Alright guys, here's a quick update on the Apba League of Dominance. We're through 6 days of the league. And taking a look at the American League first. Detroit leading at 4-2. Cleveland at 3-2. Minnesota 3-2. Milwaukee 3-3. And the 88 Oakland A's at 2-3. As far as team batting average, the Twins leading at 291, also leading in ERA at 3.14. So the Twins, they're only a half game out. They've just played one less than Detroit. You can look at the home and road records there. So now let's look at the team batting. As you can see, Cleveland, 14 home runs, and Oakland only 5. So the Bash brothers and company, only 5 home runs. Cleveland leading the way and scored 30 runs, or actually 30 RBIs, 31 runs, and only 44 hits. So they're hitting the long ball, and 8 doubles, tied for the league lead in doubles. Minnesota leading in hits, 51 hits, and they've left 36 on base. Let's see, slugging, of course, Cleveland, 511. And so there you go with that. And American League pitching, strikeouts I like to look at, 46 for Milwaukee. And they've actually, if you go back up here and look at the offensive strikeouts, they've only struck out 17 times. Milwaukee doing pretty well there. As they started out, going back here to Milwaukee, they started out 0-2, now they're 3-3, fighting back. Strikeouts again, 46 for Milwaukee on the pitching side. And Oakland just kind of struggling from both sides, pitching and hitting. Cleveland and Milwaukee both giving up 10 home runs. 28 walks for the Brewers, though, along with their 46 strikeouts. So they're dominating both categories. It's kind of interesting. Way out in front in walks and strikeouts, for that matter. All right, let's move on to the National League. Giants still leading 3-2. Half game lead over the Cardinals, 3-3. Mets 3-3. Braves 2-3, and the Diamondbacks 1-4, as they cannot get any offense going. The team batting average of 197, and their pitching struggling also, 4.89 ERA. The hitting in the National League is obviously way below the American League. As you can see there, the Cardinals leading with a 218 team batting average. Giants at 286 ERA leading. Let's look at home runs here. Not much to write home about. Braves with 7. RBIs, Mets with 24. Hits, looks like the Cardinals with 44. Mets with 42. Strikeouts from the hitting side of things, it's the Giants and Mets at 41 apiece. Left on base, Cardinals 41. And then the Mets at 38. Arizona's left 37 on. Stolen bases, Cardinals with 9. Mets with 9. So team pitching, let's see, strikeouts, Cardinals 49, and walks, only 10 for the Giants. Leading in walks is the Mets with 25. Hits given up, 50 by the Mets. Home runs given up, 10 by the Diamondbacks. All right, so there you go. It's the Giants and Tigers half-game leads. Take a look at some league leaders. American League batting individuals. Knobloch at 450. Parrish 1238 slugging. Knobloch on base and Tomey 500. Knobloch with 9 hits. Vizquel with 3 doubles. A few guys with 2 triples. Parrish still leading in home runs with 6. RBIs. Lance Parrish way out there at 15. Albert Bell behind him at 8. McGuire with 8. Tomey with 7 walks. Kenny Lofton 4 stolen bases. Shane Mack struck out more than anybody with 8. Extra base hits, Parrish with 7. He's also grounded into 3 double plays. Alright, so that's the American League. Take a look at the National League batting. Individual leaders. Van Slyke and Matt Williams, the San Francisco Matt Williams, at both 333. Travis Lee is 684 slugging. Andres Galarraga 476 on base. Keith Hernandez and Van Slyke both with 8 hits. Van Slyke 4 doubles. Walt Weiss with 2 triples. Homers, 10 guys with 2. Barry Bonds scored 5 runs. Again, Royce Clayton still leading with 6 RBIs. Dykstra with 5 walks. Vince Coleman 5 stolen bases. Damian Miller and Jack Clark both struck out 7 times. Extra base hits, Van Slyke with 5. And so there you go. That's the National League batting. Take a look at the American League pitching individuals. Again, pitching, early going, nothing really standing out except maybe strikeouts. Tapney with 16. Dave Stewart and Don Sutton both with 11. You got Petrie with a .60 whip. Tapney .84. Martinez and .94. That's the American League. Let's look at National League pitching. Tudor with a 1.13 ERA. He's pitched 2 games, 2 wins. Randy Johnson leading in strikeouts. He's 0-2 though. Tudor with 17 strikeouts. Gooden with 16. Maddox with 12. As Maddox was cruising against, who was that they were playing? Was that the Mets? He was cruising, and then all of a sudden the wheels fell off in that last game. Lottie with 3 saves, Orozco with 3. Randy Johnson's given up 5 home runs. Nagel with a .60 whip. That's the National League pitching, and that is going to wrap up the update. Next update will be 2 days after 2 more days. We're on day 7, fixing to start day 7. So after days 7 and 8, there'll be another update. So until then, take care and God bless.